A judge recently ordered a $100 million apartment here in Kingston to be demolished, and here's why. So Martin Lynn, the co-owner of the apartment that is ordered to be demolished, said that he spent over $100 million to build the apartment and that it is at 80% completion. But Justice Judge Pusey in the Supreme Court says she no business and she wants the building to be licked down. So the property that is to be demolished is part of the Golden Triangle here in Kingston, which essentially means that it is prime real estate. Put it this way, if Uptown ever had a Uptown, this would be the place. So the lot, which forms a part of the Vale Royal lands, was acquired, like I said, by Martin Lynn and his two children, Matthew and Melissa Elizabeth Lynn, in April 2017. So they had approached the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation, the KSAC, for approval to build two two-bedroom townhouses and 4 one-bedroom apartments on the lot. However, there was a huge problem. A restrictive covenant was placed on the land which clearly states that only single resident homes are allowed to be built in that area. The KSAC approved the Lynn's application on the basis that the covenant be modified or discharged. They did try to get this matter sorted in the courts, however, but as luck would have it, 5 of the neighbors in the community objected. So they must say, no, them no want no apartment in a them community because it would, quote in an Uptown voice,
change the character of the neighborhood, which would result in more noise and traffic, less privacy and security, and it would essentially bring down the value of the properties.
And these are reasonable, valid points, but no amount of court orders or injunction filed by the residents would prevent the Lynns from constructing these buildings. Now Mr. Lynn and his children are before the courts, and in arguing their defense, claim that the covenants have now been obsolete and that the character of the neighborhood have changed to multiple resident complex. So them people are just want to come in and change up the people them thing without them having no say into it. But Justice Judge Pusey, in handing down her decision, said that she personally visited the area and found that Upper Mount Rose and South Hopefield Avenue to be like an oasis in a desert of rose with multiple residents. She went on to say that the actions of the Lynns were unlawful and that the advancing of one's self-interest over the rights of others cannot be ignored by any court. She therefore then ordered that the building be demolished forthwith and converted to a single resident dwelling. So many persons are asking if this will really happen, and my answer to that is, how many of you remember the bowling alley on South Avenue here in Kingston? Exactly. So the Lynns, who are no stranger to construction, are going to likely to appeal to extend the possibility of actually keeping this apartment intact. But my question to them is, was it really worth it? So what do you think about this story? Was justice served, or should the judge just leave the people and make them build them apartment because they have spent so much money? I would really and truly love to know what your thoughts are in this story, so leave them down in the comment section below.